Hi everyone, this is JPS Trading presenting you episode 1 of Trading to a Million, which is just going to be a series that I'm doing on this platform. Currently it is 21st of August 2020 at the time of this recording, and we're just trading the CFD of the ASX 200. We're just approaching 8 a.m. now, which is going to be our first volatility spike, as you can see in front of me. Obviously the market isn't open this time. I'm just in Australian Eastern Standard Time, but this is a CFD that trades around 24 hours. So I've just gone long on this. I'm expecting a pretty positive open coming forth after about 10 a.m. So just right at the moment, obviously I'm just positioning myself, and as you can see there, that's a chart of the S&P 500 USD CFD. So when the Aussie market isn't open, this CFD actually follows that index. So that gives me some indicators of where I can get in, obviously not get in from there. And right now, this is just a bit of an update just after 8 a.m., about 15 minutes later. Obviously, we can see there the trend has continued to the level of where I'm wanting it to go. In this sort of time frame, obviously a lot can happen. Any sort of news shift that I'm getting from my newsfeed just on the right here, can definitely dictate obviously what's going to happen. But right now, this is about to update further. 950 at the moment, just before. So we're going to see a big volatility spike just right now, and as we can see that coming through in a second. So that's just dropped down initially, and I was sitting on the fence whether or not I needed to pick up some more allocations. Generally, I'm trading about 3 contracts at about $5 a point each. And right now, so at that time, I only had 1 contract at the time, and I was thinking about picking more, which obviously probably would have been a good move in hindsight, but at the time, obviously before market open at about 9.50 to 10, which it is there, a lot of volatility can happen, so I didn't want to get shook out by any way, shape or form there. So I just decided to leave it for the time being, which was fine. So I'm risking about $100, and I'm looking to make, if it does hit my take profits, about $200, roughly thereabouts, so about 40 points. Obviously, in a minute, I'll speed up the video just so you can see how the trade plays out. But basically, yeah, this is going to be a series that I'm going to do. I'm trading about 5 days a week now in the mornings for about 3 to 4 hours before my day starts. So I just wanted to bring you guys along with the journey with me. Obviously, hopefully we can turn this small account into something pretty good. I've been trading for a little while now, and since about this year, I've found a strategy that seems to be working. So I'd be really happy for you guys to obviously watch and see how I progress. If you learn something, then great. I'll probably go into more detail in future videos about my strategy and see what you guys can learn. But yeah, so right now we're getting pretty close to 10 a.m. So this is the market open, and I'm expecting obviously that bullish trend to continue. Obviously, just checking on the US markets, they seem to be going pretty strong. I've got a level that's indicated on the trading view charts that I'm looking for it to break through, which is about 6,142. I'm expecting it to break through, then retest. Now, what I'm doing here, I'm just opening up a trading platform that I've got through work, just Iris. Basically, what I'm using this for, I'm just looking at the match price of a lot of the major stocks on the ASX 200. So CBA, BHP, CSL, Cochlear, the works. Basically just gives me an indicator that people are pretty optimistic buying at the moment, which not all the stocks are matching up, which is fine, but a large majority are, which is a good indicator. Obviously, it's not a guarantee by any means, but makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Obviously, going into the market open. So just coming back now. So this is just a couple minutes before 10. Seems like there's definitely some buyers. I'm expecting once it hits 10. It's almost going to be like, a tiger's going to be let out of the cage in a sense. It's probably not the best analogy, but buyers are able to move in. Obviously, in pre-market, people can only move the price so much, especially domestically in Australia. We don't have the luxury of as much volume over in the US, but there's definitely still opportunities. So, yeah, so we're just approaching 10 now, and I'm expecting it to break through that 6,143 level. Once it goes through there, obviously it'd be great if it just continues going. I'd be happy if it just came back and retested that level and continued to build a position. But I've just sped this up because this is about 40 minutes later through after about 9:50. And yeah, the trend obviously worked quite well. So I got into a nice profit range here at the moment. I was very undecided whether or not I leave, take the profit early, or cover some profits. So I decided actually to cover some profits at about 61.50, which I made a mistake because I wanted to cover at 61.52, which is about 20 points from the current level. But I made a simple mistake on the go. But obviously, if it hits this level, this is going to be a really nice day. And I'll let you know, and obviously let you watch and see how it plays out for the meantime. So unfortunately there we did get taken out, which is still a profitable day, about $87. So that's fine. I'm not obviously ecstatic about that. It would have been good if obviously I had my proper position size there. Profit would have been potentially 3 times as big, but we're all about managing risk here, obviously. So that was a really nice, quick 30-40 minute trade, obviously from the market open. So I was pretty happy with that. So let me know what you guys think of the video as well. And yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next one.